So I've just finished up another podcast interview with some beautiful girls just then. And they said, "Oh, Jane, you're so peppy and happy." And I said, it's so interesting. When I want to be on and ready and be on the front foot and be interviewed, I put on a pretty dress, because as soon as I put this on, I feel uplifted. It's good colours, it's positive, and I love it. And I said to them, when I talk to different women, particularly last 2 years, and I said, I often ask how you feel when you stay in your walking gear, your yoga gear, which I do that sometimes. How do you feel when you're in them? If you had to use descriptive words. Okay, now when you put on a dress or a pretty top or something, how do you feel then? And I'd ask you to write down those words. Now, there is not a right and wrong here. It's more the case of feeling into how that makes you feel. So the flow on with that is how you present, how you communicate, how you communicate in a professional setting. Are you like, I find you walk differently. You walk differently, you command the room differently, you hold your sense of self differently. And so I'd encourage you to collect your thoughts about that. In this interview, the girls made the comment that actually, as a flow on from the last couple of years, they've actually got rid of a lot of their yoga gear because for them it represents that time. And I would say, I'm very aware that if I stay in walking gear, yoga gear all day, that's okay. But if that goes on for days and days, I can lose my spot, lose my direction, lose my upbeatness side of me. And I sort of stay in a bit of a state of a bit blah. Nothing really big wrong, but just not great either. And then all you need is a couple of things to not go right. And before you know it, you're dropping, right? Whereas I think if you can make those changes and help yourself in that way, then it's like you're lifting your energy. Therefore, you're lifting your positivity, and that is the message that you are then sharing with your clients, your friends, your business and work. Today's reflections. Thank you.